Like, I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. Like, thank you. Like, really, thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, then welcome and thank you for clicking. And if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. So how is everyone today? Why does the weekend feel like Tuesday? I don't know. You ever have that's like, man, or experience like Thursday twice? That's the worst. What I'm going to do today is a natural makeup look. I was looking at some photos of women that were like close to my age, and I noticed how when they're on the red carpet, their makeup is just more classic. Like, you don't see a lot of things going, like, you know, intricate eyeshadows and things like that. I usually don't do those anyway because it's just not my talent or skill level. I usually will keep it simple, although just trying to practice from time to time is kind of fun. I know a lot of times, you know, we're on here and so sometimes we put on more than we would actually wear so that it comes across, but today I wanted to just really create a really pretty, simple makeup look, which all my makeup looks are simple, but I personally like to do is I like to emphasize my eyes. I do like to do that. I like the shape of them. So when I'm, you know, wearing lashes and things like that, I'll try to accentuate the shape just more almond. And depending on if I'm tired, they can be, you know, they can look a little downturned or what have you. But that's kind of just something classy, like a classic makeup look that you could wear and still look like, man, I want to look like I have makeup on, but not like I just like piled it on my face. Like, I don't want to look like that. I'm going to go in with my favorite eyebrow pencil, and this is the Precisely My Brow by Benefit, and this is in the shade 5. I like the shade 5 because it's not jet black and it's not brown, and then I will always go in with the GimMe Brow, which is in the shade 4. So it's just brows, but I will just kind of speed through this part, and yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this part just so you can kind of see how I'm doing it anyway. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this Benefit GimMe Brow, and I'm using the shade 4, which is lighter than the actual pencil part, but it really, I love how this makes my eyebrows look. It like lightens them and kind of feathers and fades them just slightly, but not like too much. And then it helps hold them in place so that it's not too much. I got a pimple right in my eyebrow. That's annoying. Also, I don't like my brows to look like, I don't like for them to look like super thin, because I really do feel like super thin brows, and I've mentioned this in a previous video, that super thin brows can just look very dated, and I also think that they can age you, because a fuller brow just kind of gives the illusion of a more youthful appearance. Think about when you were 15, well, I don't know about these 15-year-olds today, because lashes and the whole nine. Back in the 80s when you were 12 or 13, you know, everybody walked around with bushy brows. I know I did. I did till I was almost 18. It's like, you want your kids to just be kids as long as possible. You would think as much makeup as I have that my daughter would be like really into it, and she's not, which totally okay with that. It's her thing, or it's not her thing. Like, I'll clean up her brows or something if they get too bad, but she generally you know, she's got this whole room in here that she can come in and check out if she wants, but she does not. She's just not, it's just not her thing. I was having a talk with her the other day, and we were just talking about, you know, how you can start feeling down, just like our mental health in general, as women, as people, as humans, can really suffer. And I think now with the age of social media, it's just the worst. We didn't have that growing up, you know, like comparing yourself to other people, that was still your joy in a minute. And just growing up, we just didn't have that. There was no social media for you to look at and see what other people were doing. You just, you know, you just did what you had to do. You just did what you had to do. And then like now you have the Facebook and everything, that your Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, so you can constantly keep in touch with people, which is good in a sense. And I say that because if you're feeding yourself, if you're looking at these images all day long, then you can't help, and I don't care how old you are, 15, 26, 36, 56, I don't care how old you are, if you're constantly looking at people's lives, because people are going to put their best face forward. I don't know a lot of people that just put their worst days, or even feel like putting their worst days, although people that do cry on Facebook or feel themselves crying, I don't know, that's just, it's kind of weird to me, but I'm not going to hate it, I'm not going to knock it, because you may see me on here crying one day. We used to have, class reunions. You didn't know what anybody was doing until you saw them 10 years later. You know, you just didn't know. And now it's like, do they even still have class reunions anymore? I don't even know. What's the point? It's like, I already know what you're doing. I already know about your kids, your grandkids. And I hate that. It's like, it takes the fun out of going to see people. You know, you want to engage with them and give high fives and hugs or elbow bumps or whatever, however we got to do it now. Guys, I'm about to have a 20-year-old this month. Mind blown, because in my brain, like, I can still feel like I was 18, like, so it's just so weird to me. Anybody, you know, my daughter's 17, it's like, I've never had a 17-year-old daughter. Like, I was 17, but like raising another human in this age, it's just, I don't even know. I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Like this. Clean off my brush. You guys use these little thing from Sephora. It's called a color switch. And you can just clean off your brush. Where was I going? You know, I just be randomly talking, but it's like so many points that I just want to make sure I hit, but I don't want to like come off preachy either, you know. But if I do, so is my channel. I might say something that, you know, may really help somebody. You never know. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and just to kind of lightly set this cream shadow, or this cream stuff I put on there, just so it don't crease. Yeah, I want to do something simple because I want to wear a red lip. I want to wear, like, because it's classic, I want to wear a lip because I got my red nails. And I do plan on incorporating one of my favorite red lipsticks. Favorite lipstick. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep smelling stuff? I love to smell stuff. That's my problem. I love to smell stuff. But you know, when I don't like it, well, they don't do it now, but you know, when you go to like Macy's or something and to buy some cologne, it's almost like, don't look to the left or the right, just look straight ahead, because if you make contact, they're gonna be like, shh, try that. I'm like, I wanna smell at my leisure. I'm probably overthinking it, or maybe I'm underthinking it. I don't know. Again, we want to make this simple, and because I'm making this simple, I don't want to use a lot of these colors. Like, I want to keep it simple. And I've hit pan on this one, which is sienna. Like, I've hit pan there because I use this color a lot. So we're just gonna, like, I don't want this to be complicated at all. I just want to do enough where I can warm it up and I can define it. Oh, now I'm using tempera, that light color there. Just gonna dab it up. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be that bright. Okay. Have I not used this shade before? Like, why I look extra white? Tone this down, because this is doing quite a lot. Like, I was not expecting that. We're getting a situation like this, just kind of go over it with the shadow that's like kind of brown or skin toned, and just kind of go back in and it'll like tone it down. And I'm just using that rustic color in there. And I'm gonna go in with this Cypress Umber, which is a dark shade here. Still lighter than I thought it was gonna be. It's like, that's really bright. I didn't want it to be that bright. Tone that down with this burnt orange. This burnt orange color, which is burnt orange. I mean, it's bright, but it's not like white. I didn't want it to look white. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and just kind of buff everything together. I did not want this to be like overly neat. If I don't stop here, it's gonna get out of control. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on, guys, and I'll be right back. Here, look at them lashes. I'm like, okay, what's the left or what's the right? Okay, guys, so I have my lashes on. Yeah, the Lily lashes in So Extra Miami. So these are just like full and fluffy all the way across. So because I don't have a lot of intricate eye work, you know, covering them up where it's fuller in the middle part, it's okay by me. Okay, so now onto the face. Onto the face. I'm going to start off with my primer that I always use, which is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I use this all the time. How many of you are married out there? Raise your hand, or just put like one of those emojis and comment how long you've been married. Or if you've been married, just comment how long. And the reason I ask, because I always like to get people's perspective on marriage. I've been married for 23 years, and a lot has changed. Like, I look different, it looks different, the whole nine. We met, oh, I am using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Like that. I was gonna start to use it in the last one, then I got a big chunk of it, but I'm gonna use that to kind of fill in my pores. Like I said, I have oily skin, so I tend to have large pores because of that. I mean, it keeps me young, but my pores, you can walk and just like, it's like fall into the pores. It be something like that. Then I got this line that runs like right up, I guess it's an age line, it runs like right up the middle of my forehead. Hi.
Y'all left yet?
Nope. I'm up here. I'm actually filming. Almost done filming.
So you going for 9? I know what to park the truck.
Is he coming to cut the grass today?
No.
Oh.
He told me when.
Because I still need to get some batteries.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I want to go out and get that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's just like the everyday stuff. But yeah, when people say, well, what's your secret? I don't know what I was just talking about, but I was talking about the Putty Primer. What's your secret? What's your secret? Really, it's not a secret. I mean, what I have learned, or what I would say, is you have to work on yourself. Like, you have to work on yourself. I am using the Juvias Place I Am Magic Foundation, and this is in the color Gabon. This is full coverage. They also make it in a stick, and I have done a review on this foundation. I will link the card, one of these two places, and you guys can check it out. But yeah, this foundation is, whoo, baby, you want to talk about a flawless finish. It is a flawless finish. It's kind of thick though, but that's okay. You don't even need a lot. Like, you literally, like that much for your whole face. I would say work on yourself. I'm definitely not the same as I was when we got married, and I got married when I was 21. So no, I'm definitely not the same. A lot has happened since then. I'm going to spray some of my Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Setting Spray on this brush, and this is the Morphe M439. I like this brush because you can like stipple, but I sprayed that on there so I can move it around. See how full coverage that is? Like, girl. I'm definitely not the same as I was then, and that's just because life has happened, perspectives change, life changes your perspective, right? When you go through, you know, major illnesses and loss, and, you know, you're growing financially, you're building a family, like all of that changes who you are as a person. So, you know, if you are dating, or if you are in a committed relationship, or, you know, even if you're not dating, my number one advice is to work on you. Again, I haven't always been the person that I am, because I don't even lie, I was not necessarily the most understanding person. I just wasn't, because I hadn't experienced enough of life. It was just my perspective, you know. And as I grew older and started going through, or life just started to happen, then I began to like, oh man, look at it from another person's perspective, you know, and feel and have empathy and sympathy for people. I just didn't, not that I was a psycho, you know, but I just wasn't, I didn't naturally put myself in other people's shoes. It was all about, why am I feeling this way? Why did this happen to me? Why? You know, it was just that. And so, having gotten older, and I've gotten older, and that finish is so pretty. Like, this make you really feel like you got like a skin. This isn't a foundation review, but I just wanted to show you up close. I'll start sweating. You can sweat through this makeup too. Like, it's just bomb. Like, it's bomb. It's bomb. It's bomb. It's bomb. It's one of my favorites. It's in my top 5. It is in my top 5. Enough of life hadn't happened to me yet. And now, when I hear things happen, I'm just like, oh my God, are you okay? How can I help? You know? Start off doing that, because it was just, I don't know. My mother was, though. She was just one of those people that she was just so selfless. And at the time, you know, I was just like, why are you doing this? This person did that to you. This person did that. And she would just be like, you know, God works it out. And at the time, I was like, are you crazy? That is never going to be me. I am never going to let anybody take advantage of me. I am never going to, you know, but in me trying to be like, thinking I'm headstrong, I was building walls, actually, which is not good. I'm using this just to kind of sheer out this foundation just a little bit, because this is supposed to be natural, and there's nothing natural about this so far, but it is light. I'm not using a lot of concealer, because sometimes it can get out of hand. That can get out of hand real fast. So just a little bit. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Chestnut. I just want a little brightness under there. I hope you guys are using under eye creams. I'm starting a healthier eating journey, because I swear, it's like when I gain weight now, it just goes to my stomach. And I take some really cute photos. But let me tell you, by the time I put all my Spanx and my waist cinchers on, you don't want to eat nothing because you can't breathe. It's like, it's cute, but oh my God. So I'm gonna take this thing off. Yeah, your waist be cinched, snatched, honey, but child. You're not gonna be able to take no deep breath like that. You're just not gonna be able to do it. Lightly contour, and I'm going to be using the Lancome foundation stick, basically. And I'm just gonna do a light, like not too much. Get rid of that. Well, I ain't gonna get rid of it, but it's just gonna. Oh my God! Oh wow! I didn't even notice I was almost out because I use it so much. Ultra Filter, I just needed a reason. 2020 it's crazy, but I also feel like this is a time to slow down and create some change in your life. Like if you're not using this time to create some change, I don't know, because things will get back to normal. They will. But what's going to be your new normal? Like, what are you going to do with this time? Even if you're saying, I'm just going to use this time just so I can rest, do that. Because when are you going to get a time like this again? Like, in our lifetime. I just don't think you will. Now let's turn and get it right. Yeah, I don't think you will. So just make the most of it. Yeah, I mean, it looks natural-ish. I'm going to use this NYX Wonder Pencil. And I like this because it keeps it, I'm so sick of using quotes, but natural. It's just not, it'll be a little bit, it's not like bone, it's not like stark white, it's like a bone. So it really does help to brighten up your eyes. Especially like if you're wearing like those, like a face mask out, a face mask. Yeah, can you tell the difference? Like it just brightens it up. Especially, you can, like, this is a great line to wear like during the day. Did I just poke myself? This is a great liner to use during the day. Don't I look like fresh and awake and like ready to face the world? I hope y'all keep up with me because you know I be going to this topic, to that topic, to that topic, to that topic, to that topic. But just hang with me, sis. Y'all be in it because you be like, I know what you said. You just, y'all be on it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. Like, thank you. Like, really, thank you. I really appreciate that. I do. I got some little teeth, but that's okay though. I got teeth, little baby teeth. Baby teeth. Well, I keep them clean now. Y'all remember Friday? Them ain't 20s, but I keep them clean. I'm going to use the Fenty setting powder, and this is in the shade Hazelnut. I'm just going to do something different just to switch it up. And this is like really goldeny. I did do a review on this, so if you want to see this in like full action, I did a review when it first came out, and it is bomb. Just like it's nice. I don't know if I probably am not gonna try her skincare line, only because I have something that works for me, and it's probably gonna be fine because I do support most of the stuff, like all the stuff she comes out with. But with that, I don't think I'm gonna do that because again, I know what works for me, and Riri ain't 44, so I gotta stick with what works for me. So what's your guys' fashion style? I like all fashions, like classy, bougie, rich. That is so me. I'm sorry. It is. It is, because my mood can change by the hour. Like, just real professional, and I'm trying to get my point across, and I'm pronouncing my R's and my INGs, or see what I'm not bipolar, I promise you. That like came on time. Classy, bougie, rich. Did you guys learn that dance? Quarantine. I kind of learned it, but I was just doing it for like workout. I'm using this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to take off this powder now. I did learn it. It's a fun little dance, and I'm glad that girl got her props for making up that dance, because it actually was fun. It's cute. Cute little dance. I like these like straight edge ones like that. It's like straight and square. And the reason why I like that, because like you can really get like right up in there and like stamp it in there. Stamp it right up against your lash line. So I really do like those for that. When do you guys watch this? Like, when do you watch YouTube mainly? Like, when do you, generally watch it? In the daytime? You get home from work? Like, what's your favorite time? That way I know when to upload. mascara. For mascara, I am using the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. Did I tell you guys when you hear this, like that pop sound, like you should hear that. Like if you hear that juicy pop sound, then that means that your eyeshadow or mascara is still some good. I heard that from somewhere and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. It does. It's pretty good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna just finish the rest of my makeup because I'm just gonna add some blush and stuff, guys. And I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back and this is the final look. I just wanted to go just a little pop of yellow just to brighten up the day. I hope this yellow makes you feel all cheery and giddy and all the cute stuff. I've actually paired it with a really pretty blue skirt. I'll pop a photo in and that way you can check out the whole outfit. Yeah, so this lipstick, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but this is the Maybelline New York Ruby For Me. It's one of my favorites. I did do a review on like red lipsticks for dark skin, so and I did a review on it on different lipsticks showing the different tones, the undertones, blue, is it matte, glossy. I used maybe 5 or 6 different kinds. So if you are a person that is closer to my skin complexion and you are looking to just kind of try out different red ones, then yeah, that would be for you. So yeah, this is the final look. I'm starting. I'm starting to sweat, so let me hurry up and wrap this up. As always, thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. That really lets YouTube know that people like this content and they'll push it out more. And also, if you have not, please consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Like a lipstick on my feet? Nope.